What's up guys, and welcome back to the Tech Spot. By the way, check it out, Marilyn Monroe hoodie, okay? I don't know what I'm wearing today, but I also am in dire need of a haircut. But anyways, many people have been asking me, hey, so I got the Unc0ver jailbreak, but I'm trying to re-download the Unc0ver jailbreak app because I need to re-enable my jailbreak, or basically I want to jailbreak with Unc0ver, any of those two. But as you guys know, some of these certificates for places where you get Unc0ver from have been revoked. It'll come up with an error like unable to download or re-signing has failed. So in this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys a method that works 100% of the time. So if you ever want Unc0ver back on your device, this should be your go-to method if no other method is working. So with that said, let's get Unc0ver back on your device. Alright, now before I start, as of recording this video, if you go to ihub.fun, and this is the website I actually showed in my jailbreak video. So anyways, if you scroll down, you guys can see that we have Unc0ver, and if you're actually going to tap on it, you can tap on install and it'll install perfectly fine, which is super cool. But in the future, their certificate might get revoked as well, and it will stop working. So if that ever happens and this fails to work, and every other method fails to work, this will be your go-to option. Now the only thing is, for the first time to get this app, which is going to be called AltStore, on your device, you do need a computer, but then after that, you're basically good to go. You'll never need a computer for this again. So it's really nice to just have it there just in case you don't have Unc0ver and all other methods are not working. This is your go-to option. Now, the first thing I'm gonna do is show you guys how to do this on Mac, and then I will be showing you guys how to do it on Windows as well. So if you are on Windows, make sure to skip forward in this video and you should be good to go. But anyways, what you want to do is first open up an internet browser, which the link to will be down below in the description. And once you guys are here, you guys can see it's AltStore, and it's available for both macOS and Windows. Anyways, I'm on Mac right now, so I'm gonna click on Mac, and again, I'll be showing you guys how to do it on Windows too. But anyways, for Mac, click on the Mac download, hit save, and click on the zip file. It'll open this up right here, and you guys can see AltStore is right there. So what we want to do is right click on it, hit open. And once you do that, it'll open right here. Click on open again, and you don't need your internet browser anymore, so exit out of there. And you guys can see AltStore is not really a program that opens up right here. It's more of in our status bar. So now we have a diamond up at the top right there in our status bar. And if you want to click on it, you guys can see I can go and tap on install AltStore, and next to it says no connected devices. So we need to connect our device now. So go ahead and plug it in. Alright, and now that we are plugged in, make sure that your computer is trusting your device. So if you get the trust pop-up on your device, tap on trust and you should be good to go. I recommend leaving your device unlocked. But anyways, you can see my device is now connected and we are good to go. Now, you do need the mail application that is in the Mac. So if I go and type in mail over here in Spotlight Search, I can see I do have mail, so we are good to go. And what you want to do now is click on the AltStore icon at the top of your status bar, so a little diamond, and click on install AltStore, and you can select your phone. So there's my phone right over there. So I'm going to click on it, and it'll bring this up. Now what you have to do is type in an Apple ID and password. It's basically going to use it to sign it on your device so that I can put the app on your device. You can even make a new Apple ID if you want to. It doesn't really matter. But anyways, I'm going to go and type in my Apple ID email, and now I'm going to go and type in my password. Email and password, install. So install plugin, and we type in our Mac password now. So that's my Mac password. And alright, so mail plugin installed. Hit OK. And now before you're going to do anything, first you want to go and open up mail. So let's go and type in mail in Spotlight Search and click enter, open it up. I can see AltStore says installation failed, so hit OK. So again, open up the mail application, and once it's open, you can see there it is. You want to go on the top right there where it says mail, and then go down to preferences. Click on preferences, and it'll bring this up. Now at the very bottom over here, you can see it says manage plugins. Click on that option, and make sure to check this plugin right here, which is the AltStore plugin, Alt plugin. So click on the checkbox right next to it, and click on apply and restart mail. So we're going to restart the mail and just leave this window open, okay guys? You have to leave this window open, otherwise this will not work. So now go back to your status bar on AltStore, install AltStore, go to your device and click on it, and again type in your Apple ID and password. Alright, so once you typed in your Apple ID and password, go ahead and install, and now it should work. So you guys can see it brings this up right here, so click on continue. And I'm going to go and swipe over to a new page on my device. It's going ahead and installing. You guys see we get a notification, and boom, just like that, like magic, we got the AltStore or AltStore application on our device, and we can go and open it up. And here it is. Now, before I get to proceed with the next steps, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get the AltStore app on a Windows computer as well. So let's go back to Windows and redo the steps. And alright guys, so now we are on a Windows computer. So again, open up your internet browser. browser, click on the link that'll be down below in the description. It'll bring you back to the AltStore. There is Windows, so this is in beta, but it still works. So it'll go and download. Gonna wait, and once done, gonna click on it. It's a zip file, and you might need WinRAR if you're on Windows 8 or 7 to extract the zip file and get these two files right here. But anyways, we want to go tap on Alt Installer right here, double click on there, and it'll bring this up. So simply click on next and hit next and next, and just go ahead and hit yes and wait for it to install. Hit close, and now go to the setup. So it's the second one right here. Going to double click on that, repair AltStore. So just to make sure everything is working fine, again hit yes, and it's going to wait for that. Hit close, and now we're good to go to that part. We can click on X out of here. And alright, so once it's installed, you want to go to the search on your Windows computer, and once there, you're going to type in AltStore. So AltServer, no spaces, and there it is, AltStore app. So I can see it's right there. Let's go and double click on it, and it should open up like this. All you want to do is click on Allow Access, and once you do that, it'll go ahead and say iTunes must be installed. So here we are on apple.com/iTunes. Now you do want to go ahead and install iTunes. I do need it to basically be able to connect your device and install the AltStore application on your device. But anyways, you guys can see it says get it from Microsoft. Do not, I repeat, do not get it from Microsoft, because you do have to download it from Apple. Alright, so what you want to do is scroll down, and you guys can see we have Mac OS and Windows. Alright, so underneath Windows system requirements. Okay, so click on Windows, and over here where it says download iTunes for Windows 64-bit or 32-bit, go and click on that one for your computer. So I'm going to do 64-bit. And alright, so iTunes is downloading right there. Once done, go ahead and click on it, and it'll go and open right up. You go and exit your internet browser, by the way. Alright, so let's go ahead and wait, and it'll go ahead and install iTunes. Go through next, install, and alright, so click on yes, and now all we gotta do is wait for it to install iTunes. Now if you already did install iTunes for Microsoft, you want to go ahead and uninstall it first, and there you go, congratulations, iTunes has been successfully installed. Hit finish, and now what you want to do is click on yes. So restart your computer. Just gonna wait for it to restart. And alright, so we are almost back on our computer. It's turning back on, and there we go, so we're back. Alright, so what you want to do now is open up iTunes again. So in the search, go ahead and type in iTunes, and now that you have installed, there it is on my desktop too, so you can open it up from there. Anyways, click on agree to the terms and conditions of iTunes, and click on agree over here. And you can see on my phone right here, if I go ahead and plug it back in, it says trust this computer now, so that's how you know you did it right. It doesn't say allow photos or anything like that, it just says trust this computer. So tap on trust, type in your passcode. Okay, it's not showing up, so if that happens for you too, simply unplug your device, plug it back in. I'm gonna click on remind me later for that, and now my device pops up. So you can see it's right there. Click on it, and there is my device now showing up fully. So we are good to go on that part. But anyways, now again, make sure AltStore is running. So again, go to the search and type in Alt and type in server. Alright, so there's AltStore, and we can go down here to our status bar again, click on that arrow, click on the diamond, and once you do that, you want to go to install AltStore, and then click on your device. Alright, so after that, it's the same steps. Type in your Apple ID and password, and you will get AltStore on your device. Alright, so now that we have the AltStore on our device, to be able to open it up, what you have to do is open up settings, then tap on general, scroll down until you find profiles and device management, and over here tap on your Apple ID that you used. So there it is, the email, and all you want to do is tap on trust and trust again. I already did it, so I don't see that, but I'm going to X out of here, and I'm going to open up the AltStore. So this is what it looks like. Now let's go ahead and grab Unc0ver. So X out of here, open the Safari web browser, and in the link that'll be down below in the description, I'll have unc0ver.dev. This is the latest version, so tap on download, and once it finishes downloading, it should appear up here. Come on. Alright, so let's go ahead and tap on it, and tap on the share button on the top right. Go ahead and look for copy to AltStore. Now for you, it might be in the more section over here. You might have to scroll down, and there it is over there, copy to AltStore. Tap on the option, and it will go ahead and load it in the AltStore application. So it might ask you for Apple ID and password to sign in. If it does, go ahead and type in your Apple ID and password, and then you will see that same loading bar. Now I did get an error at the bottom, so it's actually this error right over here, could not find this device. And if you do get a similar error, what you want to do is on your computer, make sure that AltStore is running and that your computer is on, and that both your computer and your device are on the same Wi-Fi network, and then go ahead and try again. If that still does not work, what you want to do is then go ahead and plug your device back into your computer, and don't worry, it's super simple from here. All you gotta do is plug it back in, If it asks you to trust your device, simply hit trust again, type in your passcode, and once your device is trusted again on your Mac or Windows PC, make sure AltStore is running, and on Mac you do have to have the Mail app running as well. So anyways, now that we're plugged into our computer, so now I recommend going and closing out your applications, and once that is done, I would go back to Safari and go back to the downloads, tap on the download again, tap on share, again swipe over, hit more, and now copy again to AltStore again. And let's go and wait. You guys can see we got the same downloading bar. Let's go and wait for this. All right, so it should work. If it doesn't, then I really don't know what to say. I mean, it should work. It should work, okay? And boom, there we have Unc0ver now. And basically, it will refresh and reassign every 7 days for you, which is the cool part about AltStore. And you can also do it manually by tapping on refresh all, and it will go to reassign them on your device as long as you're connected to the same Wi-Fi network as your computer and AltStore is running. And yeah, if it doesn't refresh, use that cable method. So plug it back in and then refresh it and it should work. So again, all you gotta do then is go and tap on refresh all, hit refresh, and it'll go to reassign the applications just like so. It's gonna wait, and just like that, Unc0ver is re-signed. So there it is on my home screen. And anyways, I can go and tap on Unc0ver, and guys will see it opens up perfectly fine, and we can get right back to jailbreaking our device. Anyways guys, I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button, and also be sure to get subscribed for tons more videos. Liking really helps me out a ton. This is the TechSpot, and peace out.